Could you please stand for the playing of our national anthem by the BVN Ceremonial Band under the direction of Dr. Marion Roberts, who is leading our band for the final time tonight. You may be seated. Good evening. I am David Stubblefield, and it is my privilege to serve as principal of Blue Valley North High School. I want to welcome our candidates for graduation, parents, family members, and friends to the 28th commencement ceremony of Blue Valley North. This is a very special ceremony, and out of respect for each of our graduates, I have been asked by the class of 2014 to request that members of the audience refrain from the use of air horns, noisemakers, or any action that would take away from the dignity of this once-in-a-lifetime ceremony. Coordinating an event like this takes many hours of planning and hard work. I want to thank Assistant Principal Dr. Tyson Ostrowski and our Blue Valley North office staff for all of their hard work in planning this wonderful event. Please join me in thanking them, as well as the many others who had a part in planning this wonderful ceremony. At this time, I would like Dr. Tom Trigg, Superintendent of Blue Valley Schools, to please come forward.
On behalf of the Board of Education of Blue Valley Unified School District number 229 and the administration, faculty, and staff, it's my pleasure to greet you at this, the 28th graduation of Blue Valley North High School. It's always a favorite time of year as graduates come forth to receive their diplomas. This graduation represents the fulfillment of much hard work and effort on the part of the community, parents, relatives, and many others. Students, we are extremely proud of you and of your accomplishments. It's my privilege this evening to introduce the guests on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Dr. Al Hanna, Deputy Superintendent, Administrative Services. Dr. Sue Dole, Deputy Superintendent, Education Services. Dr. Mike Slagle, Assistant Superintendent. Mrs. Pam Robinson, Board of Education President. Mr. Mike Seitz, Board of Education Vice President. And board members, Dr. Cindy Bowling, Mr. Tony Till, Mr. Tom Mitchell, Mrs. Sue Matson, and Mrs. Stacy Obringer Varhall. Thank you.
At this time, the Blue Valley North Mustang Voices will sing "This Is the Moment." Our senior soloists this evening are Macy Wrights, Sandra Sparks, Ray Edwards, Wyatt Howes, Alicia Like, Eleanor Cusia, and Megan Wagner.
This is the moment, this is the day, this is the moment when I know I'm on my way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now today.
This is the moment. This is the time. When the momentum and the moment are in rhyme.
This moment.
I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming, and screaming becomes one. This is the day, just see it shine.
When all I've lived for
Becomes
this is the moment, this is the hour when I can open up tomorrow like a flower and put my hand to everything I plan to fulfill my grand design, sing all my stars align.
This is the moment, my final test, my test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned. Second best, I won't look down. I must not cross, not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, strike all the odds. This day or never, I say forever. With the good us, when I look back, I will recall moment for moment. This was the moment, the greatest moment of them all. The greatest moment of them
It is now my privilege to introduce the honorary senior speakers. Our first speaker is Joseph Bricker. Joseph is the son of Carl Bricker and Annette Crater. He plans to attend the University of Minnesota next fall and will major in theater arts.
My fellow graduates, what am I supposed to say? What can any of us say as we look around this room full of these people? For some of us, maybe all we can say is, hey, man, I haven't talked to you since like 6th grade. Do you still play badminton? It's funny how we can be surrounded by the same people for so long and never establish a firm connection. Or so we think. But if we all had unlimited time and oceans of ink, every speck of white in every yearbook would sing a story about this one time, or remember when, or that class we had, or thank you for that. We are entangled in a spider web of fragile, delicate, beautiful connections, all strong in their own right. But it's easy to lose sight when the sun is not shining just so, just as it is now. At times like this, of course we try to remember. Of course we feel the electric binding brother and sisterhood. That's easy. That's too easy for what we owe each other. Well, what do we owe each other? There's a lot of talk of nostalgia at this time. According to Webster's dictionary, nostalgia is pleasure and sadness that is caused by remembering something from the past and wishing you could experience it again. All right, fair enough. I would just like to add that nostalgia is sitting on an old elementary school swing set and remembering that to pump, we must use both our arms and our legs, but to swing properly, we must imagine that our seat will continue into the sky, that we're flying, lean our heads back, see our world upside down, the ground above us, ready to fall up, up and away. Nostalgia is making the drive downtown like we did when we first got our license, our best friends filling and surpassing the seat limit in our car. Windows down, highway screaming, voices resonating, usually under pitch, every lyric burned into our summer 2012 mix CD. Nostalgia is tasting the refreshing splash of mayonnaise from a 2 a.m. McChicken with cheese, feeling one lonesome, cool breeze furtively crawl across the McDonald's parking lot, reaching our spines, causing the subsequent synchronized shiver. Nostalgia is the early August attempt to relive it all, desperately clinging to reach for the web, like going back to the playground only to find that we don't fit in the swings anymore. Like forgetting the name of that toy that we used to play with all the time, the one that spins and makes that noise. Like realizing we still owe our best friend $1.44 for the aforementioned McChicken with cheese. So is that what we owe each other? $1.44? No. What we owe to our 5th grade crush, our 7th grade lap partners, our acquaintances that we stopped having classes with after freshman year, our best friends, and those people that we cannot stand, to carry forward, to allow ourselves some time to get lost in the upside-down swing of nostalgia, but then to keep moving. Every day, we are facing a world that is more real, more severe, and closer to home. And we are a strand on a massively, wonderfully complex spider web that is constantly expanding and constantly vibrating with happenings. Sometimes the stimulus is far away. Sometimes we ourselves are shaken. But none of us break off from the web because we are held up by the other strands, whether or not we or even they are aware. Therefore, we have a responsibility to be active participants in life, existing like we deserve to be part of something so mighty and so fragile. When I look around this room, I see a future of individuals raring to exist. My fellow graduates, I still don't know. We may never know, but maybe we can look around at our glistening web of interconnectedness and say to someone, hey man, do you remember that one time? Yeah, me too.
Our second speaker is Shalise Lott. Shalise is the daughter of Lawana Jeffrey and Stanley Lott. She plans to attend the University of Kansas in the fall.
Hello, BVN, parents, family members, and graduates. To all the naysayers, we made it. To all the overachievers, your hard work paid off. We've all come a long way in these past 4 years, and it shows by our presence here today. Congratulations to the class of 2014. By graduating, we're marking the transition from childhood to adulthood. With that being said, I am reminded of childhood memories and games like Candyland, Monopoly, and my favorite, Operation. I want to be a doctor. Although I love those games and many more, one game sticks out nonetheless: Tetris. The video game that requires the stacking of various oddly shaped tiles. Along with the fact that all the tiles are randomly shaped, they're randomly colored as well. Why mention a game in a graduation speech? That is because Tetris is identical to what we experienced in high school and what we'll experience when we leave this very arena. When we started high school, we received the easier tiles, like learning your locker combination, memorizing your student email, or decoding the messages hidden in the multicolored hallways. These earlier tiles stacked easily and almost perfectly. As time progressed, we encountered the more difficult shapes, such as picking what friends are the right ones, working with people you didn't like, or having to make decisions. As the shapes got more difficult, they became even more unexpected. We adjusted to those unexpected tiles by trial and error. Maybe we didn't choose the best friends, so we lost touch. Maybe we had to work with someone we didn't like, so we put our personal feelings aside. In all cases, we reoriented those tiles to where we could deal with them. Sometimes, it was too late to fix a mistake that we made, and the shape wouldn't fit. But that didn't stop us. We kept playing the game. Still today, we are stacking and stacking, and it's shaping up to become something oh so very beautiful. Although when you leave this very arena, you could be hit with something very unexpected. But whether it is good or bad, I have faith that you've learned so much in these past 4 years that you can handle it. We should apply everything that we have learned in school to the outside world, whether it be becoming a scientist, a writer, a chef, an artist, or anything else that you love. Whatever your dream or goal is, what you learned in school will help you achieve it. When I say what you learned in school, I do not mean curriculum-wise, which should of course help us later on. I mean what you learned outside of the classroom. What we learned outside of the classroom is what is the most valuable. We learned those lessons from the unexpected tiles and the bad stacking of the easy ones. The fact that we never know what tile is coming next leaves us with the ability to learn more in the future. The unexpectation produces the ability to teach oneself how to adjust and what they must do to adjust. My mother once told me, people are going to want to hold you back. People are going to try and stop you from doing what you want to do. Do not let them. I give these same words to you all. People are going to say, stop stacking. You messed up too greatly. You're going to lose. But do not listen to them. Your mistakes are what define you. No two people have the same exact unexpected tiles or the same exact ways of dealing with them. But that is what makes us unique. All of us coming from a school full of ambitious individuals, it is hard to fathom the idea of making a mistake as being a good thing. But I'm here to tell you that it is. To be blatantly honest with you all, It does not matter what other people think about you. The only fact that matters is what you think about yourself. If you are accepting of yourself and your mistakes, others will follow suit. Make the non-believers into believers. There is no need to stress about what other people think about you. We have great lives ahead of us, full of love, joy, and unexpected events. Until you reach that maximum threshold and you can no longer stack any higher, keep stacking.
Performing for us this evening on violin is Annie Zhang. Annie is the daughter of Hu Ping and Alex Zhang, and she plans to attend Carnegie Mellon in the fall, double majoring in statistics and psychology with a minor in violin performance. At this time, it is my honor to recognize the recipients of the Superintendent's Award. The Superintendent's Award represents the achievement of academic excellence over the entire 4 years a student is enrolled in high school. Those students who have excelled in academics, achieving among the highest levels in their class, are recognized. To earn this distinction, students must place among the top 10 in their graduating class in either weighted or non-weighted grade point average, making it possible for more than 10 students to be recognized. The students receive their individual Superintendent's Award medallions at the Class Day celebration on Friday at Blue Valley North. Students, please stand when I call your name. Parents, we ask that you also stand when your son or daughter is recognized. Audience, kindly hold your applause until all students are recognized. The recipients' names will be read in alphabetical order. Elizabeth Abick, Ilham Boda, Jonathan Bush, Sarah Cokington, Ryan Elcock, Emily Goldman, Sarah Hillring, Harishandana Carney, Maria Klug, Kelvin Lee, Grace Lee Haug, Emmeline Lorenzo, Carly Meacham, Ryan Samuels, Nina Singh, Wesley Wang, Elizabeth Wallach, Emma Wargle, and Michael Zoe. You may be seated. Congratulations, class of 2014. You are graduating from one of the best public high schools in the nation. There are very few schools anywhere with the community, district, and parent support that we have at Blue Valley North High School. The faculty and staff have pushed, prodded, and stretched you to exceed academically as well as in your extracurricular activities. As you can see, the faculty members are seated on either side of the candidates. Each is wearing the academic regalia that identify their highest degree and the institution from which they received their degree. Blue Valley North faculty and staff, will you please stand? Audience, please join me in thanking these professionals for a job well done. Thank you. The class of 2014 led Blue Valley North to one of its finest years ever. Some of their honored accomplishments are as follows. 33 earned the Presidential Award of Community Service. 113 seniors earned varsity athletic letters. 219 seniors earned non-athletic letters. 103 seniors were on the 2013 fall semester's Principal's Honor Roll, achieving a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 or greater. The highest GPA in the senior class is a weighted 4.6313. We had 23 National Merit Commended Scholars, 1 National Merit Achievement semifinalist, 1 National Merit Achievement finalist, 7 National Merit finalists, 4 Governor Scholars, 54 AP Scholars, 12 AP Scholars with honors, 12 AP Scholars with distinction, 4 Presidential Scholar candidates, 169 Kansas Board of Regents Scholars Curriculum completers, 89 students were named Kansas State Scholars. 140 received the Presidential Educational Excellence Award. 61 students were ACT Scholars by earning a score of 32 or higher on the ACT exam. And 2 students received a perfect 36 on the ACT exam. In their athletic and activity competitions, girls tennis was second in state and first in EKL. Boys swim and dive were first at state and first in EKL. The volleyball team was fourth in state. The boys varsity basketball team won second in state. The DECA team had 17 national qualifiers for international competition, the most in the school's history. The debate team finished second in state tournament and had 3 teams on the top 8. FBLA brought home first place in the state of Kansas for the 12th year in a row. The forensics team won second place out of 30 6A schools. The debate team finished second at the state tournament. Our bands, orchestras, and choirs received top honors in regional and state, as well as out-of-state competitions, with several students being named to state-level groups. 154 seniors have been offered scholarships to colleges and universities. Your entire class as a whole reported amassing $9,499,974. Congratulations. Seniors, all the wonderful facts and accomplishments I have just shared about you would not have been possible without the support and care of your family. At this time, I would like to ask the parents and guardians of the senior class members to stand. Seniors, please join me in thanking your parents and guardians for the support they have bestowed upon you over the years. All right. Would the graduating class of 2014 please stand? The faculty and administration of Blue Valley North High School are recommending each of you for graduation. You have completed the requirements for a high school diploma as set forth by the State of Kansas, State Board of Education, and the Blue Valley Unified School District number 229 Board of Education. Members of the board, on behalf of the faculty and administration, I present to you the Blue Valley North High School class of 2014 for receipt of their diplomas. Faculty members presenting the class for their diplomas are Shelley Weir, Jeff Breedlove, Laura Roxburgh, Greg Bueller, Nancy Pence, Mike Kaler, Shayna Stites. Taking the place of Stephen Skiles is Montera Jurashek, Maria Worthington, and Bob Gardner. On behalf of the senior class, it is requested that members of the audience refrain from the use of air horns, noisemakers, or any action that would take away from the dignity of this once-in-a-lifetime ceremony. Each student should have the opportunity to have their name read and heard by the audience at this program. Also, no one will be allowed on the floor to photograph students. A professional photography company will mail sample close-up photos to you for purchase, if you wish. Thank you. Would the graduates in the first row please proceed to the stage? All other rows, you may be seated.
Elizabeth Rose Abick. Caroline Elizabeth Adams. Molly Elizabeth Adams. Rebecca Sarah Adler. Sarah Nicole Amos. Margaret Jean Anderson. Rachel Bell Anderson. Adrian Janelle Andrews. Austin Andrew Enkenbauer. Emily Alexandra Antonenko. Thomas Andrew Apuzzo. Cole Matthew Baber. Minahal Beg. Zara Ahmed Beg. Jeffrey Cole Bacalar. Matthew Ryan Baker. Suraj Raul Balachandran. Margaret K. Banks. Alexandra Elizabeth Noble Barksdale. Connolly Rose Barnes. Isaac Thomas Glenn Barnett. Morgan Lee Bartels. Brandy Nicole Bates. Matar Bio. Jack Francis Becker. Lauren Nicole Becker. Danielle Mia Belzer. Rachel Hava Barron. Brooke Savannah Bergen. Haley Lynn Berger. Hannah Rose Bergwell. Marina Rose Berkeley. Charles Wayne Betzelberger. Aaron Matthew Biggis. William Arthur Ballou. Shannon Nicole Beanley. Ilham Iqbal Boda. Mallory Jordan Bodker. Blake Allen Bohannon. Brooke Ashley Burrell.
Alexander Samuel Bornstein. Dowd Jean Mille Borvik. Warren Lee Bauer. Megan Ella Bowman. Nathan Blaine Branham. Joseph Shannon Bricker. Benjamin Wesley Brock. Morgan Bell Brown. Megan Page Bull. Sydney Jane Burris. Rajin Alexander Burt. Jonathan Lewis Bush. Reagan Olivia Butler. Roger Marshall Butter. John Williams Carney IV. Hannah Emil Carter. Chastity Gabriella Castro. Miriam Zhao Ying Chen. Anna Marie Chesterton. Christopher J. Yoon Choi. Edward Lee Christopher. Christian Brandon Clark. Dylan Michael Clark. Christopher Chang Clarkston. Noland George Justin Cloud. Sarah Nicole Cokington. Sean Meinert Cokington. Brooklyn Ann Colburn. Desiree Jashonda Collins. Justin Daniel Connolly. Haley Renee Cook. Hunter William Cook. Thomas Edwin Core. Caitlin Bree Cotton. Emma Lee Crandall. Dallas Timothy Creech. Ivel Ty Crisp. Carter William Hercules Curran. Cooper Tegan Curran. Grace Elizabeth Daniel.
Monica Davis. Jeremy Ryan Day. Anton Paul DeBlaua. Madeline Louise Deshawn. Michael Anthony DeGiorgio. Abigail Catherine Dillon. Palm Ditsayanan. Kimberly Morgan Downing. Haley Laureen Drown. Taylor Ann Drummond. John Stephen Dusold. Andrea K. Aiken. Muriel Eaton. Caleb Alonzo Linier Edwards. Raekwon Lavelle Edwards. Ryan Kennison Elcock. Erica Lee Emmert. Jawan Anthony Emery. Abigail Ann Erickson. Nathaniel John Ernst. Kayla Whitney Estes. Brian Douglas Houston. Lauren Nicole Falke. Jalen Christopher Faulkner. Leah Claire Faulkner. Allison Lee Fainel. Emma Renee Fields. Lindsay Jordan Fisher. Garrett Miles Floatman. Joshua Alexander Ford. Jennifer Helen Foster. Samantha Renee Fox. Alexander Joseph Franken.
Adia Monet Frazier.
Eli Solomon Freed. Scott Perlman Fromm. Nicholas Iden Gatchkar. Kara Jane Galbraith. Michael Dean Galloway.
Michael King Galvin. Eric Anthony Garcia. Hope Christine Gardner. Jacqueline Janice Ruth Garrett. Kathleen Jane Gepford. Laura Elizabeth Gibbs. Matthew Robert Geyer. Hannah Jo Gilgus. Jessica Jade Gittemeyer. Prasanna Niana Shakran. Mary Madison Gaylor. Emily Jane Goldman. Thomas Heath Goldsboro. Philip Adrian Gomez. Lakshmi Ashwarya Gondesi. Joanna Lindsay Gresham. Kylie Adele Gunderson. Christine Elaine Hafford. Kathleen Grace Hagan. Lauren Rachel Haynes. Miranda Lorian Hall Aquitania. Kyle James Hanson. Nathan Michael Hanson. Noah James Harker. Nicole Ann Harrington. Parker Cullum Harrison. Mark David Hattemer. Peter Aiton Hausler. Jordan Lewis Helmker. Jacob Patrick Hensley. Riley Elizabeth Herr. Carter Brian Herman. Jake Hewitt. Sarah Marie Hillring. Preston Lee Hinojosa. Sophie Hogval. Chloe Noel Holden Newell. Shelby McKenna Holzer. James Andrew Hood. Ashley Elizabeth House.
Sydney Alexandra House. Madeline T. Howard. Wyatt McFarlane House. Eric Dandy Hu. Ethan Carl Hughes. Gessie Igbase Omokamu. Rachania Chike Christine Egwe. Benjamin Joseph Imlay. Ferial Sahara Jaffrey. Zachariah Andikane Jalapur. Saqib Javed. Chloe Alta Hopkins Johnson. Haley Marie Johnson. Catherine Michaela Johnson. Shavijane Cherie Johnson. Zachary Harris Johnson. Christine Josine Jones. Elliot William Jost. Mary Nicole Joyce. Afnan Akram Jat. Connor Lee Kagi. Harichandra Joshua Robert Kasef. Benjamin DeBard Castor. Mary Patricia Kellogg. Eleanor Grace Kenyon. Joshua Thomas Kettering. Courtney Ann Kursnowski. Daniel Ryan Klein. Maria Elizabeth Klug. Devin Marie Knapp. Josiah William Knight. Andre Kamal Kodanas. Samuel Francis Combrink. William Warren Korf. Molly Claire Cruz. Ryan Patrick Cruz. Eleanor Lauren Kusha. Austin Claypool Keel. Najib N. Lakhani.
Sarah Lakhani. Caitlin Marie Latinas. Madeline Sue Lecomte. Alicia Ann Like. Joshua Ryan Levinson. Kelvin Lee. Grace Lee Haug. Brian Anthony Loftus III. Danielle Marie London. Gerald Andrew Long. Amy Denise Loomis. Emmeline Rose Lorenzo. Shalise Cherie Lott. Caitlin Nicole Loud. John David Lowry. Stephen Patrick Lucy. Allie Rachel McFarland. Christopher Chase Medneski. Sakshi Mahajan. Caroline Page Mayer. Kellen Ambrose Mahood. Fonda Maletong. Allison Marie Malsey. Ahmed Salman Malik. Elizabeth Marie Martino. Happy birthday. Tessa Anne Marie Matthews. Ian Robert McCafferty. Corinne Elizabeth McDonald. Marlon Tyron McGee II. Matthew Jeremy McLeod. Elsie Rose McMillan. Carly Aling Meacham. Emma Kathleen McLucky. Abigail Rose Ali Miller. Megan Sophie Minkoff. Emily Taylor Moore. Nazine Sarah Morelli. Joseph Bennett Moreau. Caleb Robert Mosier. Kiera Simone Mosey.
Alec Joseph Newstrom. Sarah K. Newstrom. Doong Nguyen. Alexander Scott Nickel. Allison Lee Nocita. Jonathan Ray Norris. Sean Patrick O'Connor. Jennifer Ann O'Grady. Elizabeth Ann Okenfoos. Zachary Edward Scamahorn Orr. Hannah Louise Overman. Shayla Catherine Panowitz. Elena Susan Parker. Grant Christian Taggart Parker. Logan Joseph Paul. Dylan Michael Parentis. Jonte Darius Perkins. Allison Jean Perry. Noah M. Pescara. Ivana Nicole Phelps. Natalie Danielle Picker. Joseph Lawrence Pickert. Bria Monet Pierce. Isaac William Powell. John Andrew Petz. Alpana Mooney Raman. Marwa S. Raja. Bryant Joseph Ramirez. Elias True Ramirez. Erica Catherine Rising. Macy Jane Wrights. Alexandra Nicole Maria Reyes. Courtney Elizabeth Rice. Erica Taylor Richardson. Robert Brooks Riekoff. Brennan Patrick Rise. Emily Rose Ritchie. Connor Clayton Robinson.
Sadie Denise Robinson. Marin Daly Rogers. Kyle Christian Roker. Joshua Stout Rogers, Andrew Joseph Rolliter, Daniel Jacob Rosenberg, Mackenzie Jordan Rosenberg, Devonte Allen Ross Mason, Austin Rule, Ryan Logan Samuels, Alexander William Samuelson, Mitchell Henry Samuelson, Adrian Diane Sanders, Lindsay Renee Saunders, Shakira Aaliyah Sales, Bader Al Sayed, Abigail May Scanlon, Ethan Joshua Scharf, Graham Nicholas Schmidt, Lauren Serena Schmall, Alexander Robert Schoaf, Amy Gail Shorgle, Eliza Rose Scow, Grant Patrick Schrader, Stephen Lee Shoemaker, Lauren Ann Schwartz, Jamie Lynn Scowcroft, Michael Semidebursky, Benjamin McCormick Sensnick, Jacqueline Rossi Shapiro, Ryan Brandon Shapiro, Evan Worley Schwartzer, Kayla Mary Shepard, Courtney Lynn Sheridan, Erin Ashley Shields, Mariah K. Shirley, Davina Ashike Shogbamimu, Nina Shaylee Singh, Sylvia Sloposka, Morgan Kelsey Slusher,
Paige Elizabeth Smith, Abby Diane Summerhour, Jade Ivy Soki, Sandra Elizabeth Sparks, Emma Jane Spencer, Peyton Thomas Steed, Kirby Daniel Stickler, Claire Elliott Stouffer, Tom Tamir, Yarden Tamir, Luke Peterson Taylor, Sydney Nicole Taylor, Zachary Thomas Taylor, Catherine Ann Tenney, Ryan Lee Thomas, Charles Cooper Threat, John Francis Tiedemann, Jessica Elizabeth Toney, Michael Alexander Torgler, Elizabeth Thuy Dien Tran, Daniel Aaron Trobe, Molly Caitlin Turner, Chase Theodore Ulick, Cody Lawrence Ulick,
Laura Marie Eulig. Allison Jennifer Ullman. Laura Catherine Vetter. Nick Vo. Hannah Nicole Vos. Megan Elizabeth Wagner. Elizabeth Brooke Waldberg. Wesley Wang. Samantha Ray Weems. Helen Alexis Vayner. Matthew James Weiss. Alicia Lynn White. Jordan Alexis Whitlow. Jacob Michael Wicks. Morgan Lane Wilkerson.
Whitney Dawn Wilkie. Abigail Lauren Williams. Tyler Allen Williams. Joseph Benjamin Wilson. Zachary Andrew Wilson. Casey Teresa Witter. Michael Gregory Wolf. Elizabeth Rose Wallach. Carly Morgan Walters. Madeline Margaret Womack. Emma Renee Wargle. Matthew Christopher Worley. Ananya Yadavali. Linda Juan Yang. Alan Davidson Yee. Joshua Lawrence Zach. Morgan Simone Zizlowski. Anna Catherine Zell. Andrew Thomas Zerby. Annie J. Zhang. Michael Tianyi Zhou. And Henry Farrell Zink.
At this time, could we please stand and join the Blue Valley North Choir for the singing of our alma mater found on the inside of the front page of your program.
Thank you.
We ask that the audience please remain in place until all graduates have recessed from the auditorium. You may meet your student in the hallway outside Wagstaff Auditorium in Hell Arena. Thank you for your participation and attendance this evening. Class of 2014, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying you are a graduate. Ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce the Blue Valley North graduates for the year 2014.